Barry, defeat against the league leaders, but were you encouraged by the performance?
Yeah, we've started the game off very well. We've created a few chances again. Encouraged by the way we played against the league leaders because they're top of the league for a reason. But the 2 goals is just the way our luck is going just now. A deflected shot and a cross that's ended up in the back of the net. I think we can do better before that. We're giving the free kicks away, but we've created more chances in the past 5 games than we have all season, and we'll continue to create chances. And at some point they'll start getting in, and the fans just have to bear with us at the moment. I said there'll be tough times through the season. This is one of these tough times, and we will get there. I'm confident in that. I've no problem with that whatsoever, and it will come soon.
I think the stats will show that Old Shot Town had more shots on target and more shots overall. That Cheltenham knew they were in a game. Yeah,
they knew they couldn't switch off because they knew we were a major threat to them. And I think they gave us a lot of respect in the way they played. But it's now the time for talkings. We need to start in the run we're on. The time to do the talking on the pitch, and that comes from everyone sticking together, including the fans, through this tough time. And the fans have been brilliant with us. They understand where we are, and they understand that the boys are giving every last ounce of effort. And it's just not happening in front of Cheltenham, but we will get there.
And the 3 changes you made helped contribute to that really strong start that you alluded to. The pace, the tempo. That's amongst the front 4. That's what you wanted. You felt that was the game plan to really take the game to Cheltenham.
Yeah, and I think you see we started off on the front foot. We're the ones that are on the front foot, even by the time that they score. We're the ones that are more likely to score, but that's just the way. It's a free kick, it's a deflection, it's in the back of the net, and that's the way the luck's going at the moment. But we won't feel sorry for ourselves. We move on, and another big game at Dover next week.
And I suppose the cliche is always the better you are, the luckier you get. And when you're at the top of the table, those small margins, that lucky bounce seems to go with you rather than against you.
Yeah, and at the moment it's not going with us, and at some point that'll turn, and sooner rather than later it will turn. And I just ask the fans to bear with us because, as I said, at the very start of the season, with a young team, we're going to have ups and downs, we're going to have tough times, and that's where we're at the moment. And we just need everyone, to rally around, get behind the players again, as they always do, and it will turn.
And do you think that this performance would get results against a lot of teams in this division?
Yeah, well, it should, as long as you put the ball in the back of the net. We've tried, different formations, different players up top. Daniel's come on, hit the bar. We've been trying to get Marcus on for a wee bit, but we were a wee bit unsure whether Jack was going to last the full 90. Because it wasn't his original injury, it was another injury. So we had to bide our time whether we were going to put Marcus on earlier. But eventually he comes on, makes a contribution, looked lively. So the only thing I ask is that the players keep working, and giving the effort with that, because they can't be faulted for that.
And as you've already said, those 2 debutants, Daniel and Marcus, they look the sort of player that you enjoy, that you want in the team, that hard running, that pace, directness, and they will make a contribution.
Yeah, we believe that they'll make a contribution to the way we want to play, and that's why we've signed of came on. We're not bringing players here that I think are just to fill the bench. We've brought players here that are going to play.
And where it hasn't been in the past, that's now, or hasn't been recently, competition for places. And you say Charlie Walker on the bench, and you got options on the bench if the game isn't going with you.
Yeah, Charlie's did excellent this season. I found myself in the bench because we felt looked a wee bit, jaded the last game, and maybe didn't contribute as much as what he had done previously, but he's done excellent for us, you know. But it gives us competition. Charlie knows that if he's going to stay in the team, he has to be at top level, and that hopefully will spur him on again.